Hello, and welcome to another video of tabletop type games that I've got. This one will be of Seven Dragons. It's made by the same company that made the Fluxx games, Fluxx, Cthulhu Fluxx, Space Star Fluxx and all that. You can look it up on their website. This one is actually based on one of their previous games. I can't remember the actual name of it, but it's like a kids version. This one's more fantasy orientated. I think it's exactly the same gameplay, it's just in a different setting. It's called Seven Dragons. So you got I'll open it and show you. So you got your rules and stuff here, and you got all your cards here. Put those aside. Actually, get those out the way. Right. So you got this silver one at the bottom here. This one acts like a mirror. It starts off as silver, as any colour of any dragon, but that can change later on in the game. Now at the bottom here we've got the gold cards. This game is for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 players. So you shuffle up the gold cards, you deal them out to however many people there are. You can play up to 2 players, but it's obviously the more the merrier. And each one of these gold cards has a different colour dragon on it. So you've got red, black, gold or yellow, blue and green. So we'll go for red, just to show you how it goes. So any that you haven't given out, you discard and they don't get touched again. But we'll come back to those. And then you deal out 3 per player. And we'll put those there. And then you look at your cards. Now the rules say that the person who's the oldest goes first, but you can throw out that rule. That's just a general, whatever. I mean, you don't have to, but yeah. So the first person goes, and then they can lay down any of these cards, because this card is any colour dragon. You can put any card along here and along here. They can go either upright or upside down. They can't go sideways like that because it doesn't fit. So you can place it like that, or like that, or like that. Now this one has 2 on the bottom. You cannot do that. You can only do that. So let's say we're going for red. Let's say we connect the red here. Now the idea is to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 in a row from start to end. Now you can have branching off. You can have think of it like a river almost, like tributaries I think they're called. But you really mainly want to have it all flowing in like one main line, so to speak. So you actually don't play one first. I totally forgot the rules. You pick one up from the deck first, then you play one. Now you've noticed that I've got different colour kind of card here. So say for example you pick one up from the deck, which was this one, and this one was already in your hand. You can now either play a dragon card, or you can play one of these action cards. Now they're all the same on the back, so no one can tell what they are. And these have 2 types of functions that you can do. When you play one of these, you can either do, 3 types of functions. You can do what it says, which is rotate gold. So all these gold cards, you rotate them in any direction you choose. I'm sure it says in the rules a specific direction, it doesn't really matter. You can change it up a bit. And the colour, so this one is blue, changes what colour this is. So as I said before, this one's all colours at the start, and then once you use one of these gold cards and it goes in the discard pile, the top card on the discard pile, whatever colour this is what colour this is. So we're going for red, and if I had played that and then someone else plays this and then changes this colour to blue, that's now no longer a red, that's now a red blue. So that was no longer a chain. So you can play the goal, you can play the colour, you can play them both at the same time, or you can do just the goal. And when you put down this card, you've got to say what you're going to do. It's either just the goal or just the color change, or both. It's up to you. And if you're doing the color change, you leave it on top of the discard pile. If you're not doing the color change, you're supposed to put it underneath the discard pile at the bottom, but it doesn't really matter too much. And the only cards that go in the discard pile are these action cards, so they're kind of helpful. So you go around, you place your cards like so and so. You always got to make sure that there's at least one connecting colour. So this wouldn't work, but this would, because it's green, even though there's a black here. Now this can't go anywhere, but seeing as this is all colours so far, it can go like here. So we go through the deck. I've shuffled them up, so I need to find all the goals again, and haven't prepared for this video like I should have. Let's see. There's 5 of these. One for each colour dragon. There we go. So you got 5 action cards, 5 different colours, and 5 different ways of changing the cards. Now we've seen rotate goals. Well, obviously you got black, blue, green, red, and gold or yellow. I keep saying that. So we got rotate goals. So that means all the gold cards get rotated around the board. We have move a card. Now all of these get explained in the little leaflet, but I'll just do a basic explanation. Move a card means you can move any one of these cards into another legal position. So can't go there, can't go here, can't go here. It can go here, or it can go here. So you basically move any card, it doesn't matter. So I can move this card here. Now that leaves this one not connected, but that's okay. It's called an island, and you can connect it up and use it in any other way. It doesn't go into a discard pile. So that's move a card. Zap a card means you just flat out remove a card and put it in your hand to use later on. So zap a card. Trade goals means you have to trade a goal with any other player, but only you and one other player. Trade goals. So that can help you if you notice someone else is going for a specific colour, it's not your colour, you can tell what they are, you can then play this and go, yeah, give me your card, and essentially win the game, especially if you've got a specific colour that you're going for. And trade hands is not the goal, your goal stays there, but whatever's in your hands goes to one player, and you swap that way. So that could be advantageous to you as well. Maybe not. So they can go like in a discard pile like so, face up, and whatever colour. Now you may notice that there are only 6 dragon cards, but it's called 7 dragons. So 2 reasons. One, the goal is to create a chain of 7 dragons of the same colour. Now if you create actually no, I'll get back to that. But the 7th dragon is this one. Now there's only one of these in the entire deck. It's called the Rainbow Dragon. Now it's very much like the Silver Dragon, being that it's all the colours, all the other 5 coloured dragons. It's not the colour silver, because there are no silver goals. I suppose you could consider it silver, but that's irrelevant. This card does not change colour at all, no matter what the discard pile is. So this card is any and all cards essentially, and it could be the winning card. So you can, for example, place that one there, and now you've got a chain of 4 green. 1, 2, 3, 4. So very special card, that one. Good to get shuffled into. Right, so how you win the game, you create a chain of 7, as I said before. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's go for, actually forget the red, we seem to be going for green. Where's green? There's green. Right, so there's green, green. Actually no, stick with red. Where's red again? So we stick with red. We've inadvertently gone green, as it were. Now where's a green card? There's no green cards. There's one. I'll put that one there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now if you create a chain of 7 of a different colour other than your own, that person then wins. So, say for example you've accidentally gone 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hang on, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Sorry, but your goal is the red one. Whoever had the green one now wins, regardless. They've just won. But you can use that as a good tactic of misdirection. You can, and I've done it before, make it out that you are, say for example, green. So you're building up a green pathway, but in actual fact you are red. So you stop yourself. You're misdirecting. You're making people think that you're one colour when you're actually another colour, and it can be helpful as well. For example, you've set yourself up to make it look like you're green, but you're not. You're red, and then all of a sudden you get change goals, and then you change goals, and all of a sudden you are actually green, and now you're winning. So it can help. Good form of misdirection. So that's the game. Of 7 Dragons. It's pretty fun, good strategic type game, preferably playable on a flat surface, not like a bed, like a table, good card game. Pretty much like any of the Fluxx games, really. You play on a good surface, and yeah. So there we go. It's 7 Dragons. Who's it done by? Again, not actually. There we go, Looney Labs. Check them out.